So before I show you some migrant clips in today's video, because believe me, we have got some really shocking stuff to show you later on, including migrants being weird around children and women yet again, I want to first show you a clip and discuss this topic that seems to be a massive growing issue in this country. And it's something I've spoken out about before on this channel. And in fact, I made a whole dedicated video to this topic because it seems to be a growing issue in this country. That is anti-white racism. Now, this can range from anything such as people from different backgrounds being racist towards white people, British white people in the UK. I believe in the video I showed previously and made on this channel previously, we showed a clip of a black man spitting on white people for no reason whatsoever. And in fact, he even captioned the video spitting on white people literally for no reason. It can range from that extreme side to things as simple as kids in schools, white kids in schools being left out of certain activities or debates simply for the fact that they are believed to have too much privilege and they don't understand, the history of these people that have gone through suffering, anything like that. So this clip I'm about to show you shows, I believe, a Scottish mother on the phone to a teacher from her child's school. And basically this teacher, and she admits it later on in the call, she basically said that she can't really get involved in the conversation of BLM because she's blonde and white and she doesn't essentially understand, which is absolutely shocking to hear. And this is the current state of the UK school system. It is absolutely horrendous. So take a look at this clip and we'll react to it afterwards.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, hi. This is Kelsey Murphy's grandmother. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I've just... Kelsey's just called me crying. As you know, she hasn't came to school because of this BLM crap, yeah. It was reported, yeah, and I've got a video a voice recorder of you saying that Kelsey doesn't have an opinion because she was born here and she's white and she's blonde hair. Is that correct?
Sorry?
Did you say to the children this morning, yeah, Ulysses and stuff like that Kelsey shouldn't have an opinion because she's white and she was born here and she's got blonde hair?
Did I say this?
Yes.
Well, I can't remember, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
This is a very sensitive subject.
It's very sensitive.
The girls were telling me their side of the story, and I said, well, because there's privilege, isn't there? And there's Kelsey would not have lived through what Ulysses has lived through. That's what I was trying to say.
All right, so you actually did say that then?
Well, who has said this? Is there evidence that I
Yes, oh yes, there is evidence, and you've just admitted you've said it. Do you understand?
Well, this was a...
So this teacher has said that this woman's daughter isn't allowed an opinion because she's white and blonde. This is in the UK. This is 2026 in the UK. There's two things that kind of come to mind here. The first is that speaking about BLM in 2026, I feel like anyone with more than one brain cell understands that BLM, the whole charity, the whole movement, was a massive scam. There's been expose documentaries from Candace Owens. She spoke about how it was a massive scam, the charity, it was all a load of BS. And the whole movement itself was an absolute joke. I mean, 2020 was a weird period in time. So I'm not too sure why they're discussing this in school, and it sounds like the daughter is quite young as well. So this is a primary education, most likely, or even if it's secondary education, it's still a shocking thing to be discussing. It has nothing to do with anything that you should learn in school whatsoever. And the second thing is, if I'm basing it off of the voice alone, I would assume this teacher is a white woman. I mean, I can't be 100% sure because I haven't seen her face, but if you base it off her voice alone, I would assume she's a white woman, which makes it even more interesting. She clearly hates herself being white. She feels some sort of guilt for being white, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is just disgusting. And if I was that woman there and my child had this issue at her school, I would take my child out of school, and I'd rather them stay at home and be homeschooled rather than being brainwashed at such a young age, because that girl could grow up and maybe start to hate her own skin color because she's been programmed in her education to think that she hasn't got the right to have an opinion on certain subjects because she's white and blonde. It's disgusting. But let's take a look at this clip, because this is really, really bad, because this mother and father confronted a migrant man in a van after he allegedly rubbed his genitalia towards a group of children that were, of course, their children, and this is the interaction of him being confronted.
My 10-year-old daughter grabbing your cock. Don't please act so fucking innocent. You grabbed your fucking cock. To my 10-year-old daughter. To my fucking daughter, you grabbed your fucking penis. To my 10-year-old little fucking girl. Right? You've been a fucking honest. Don't give me that. Don't deny it. Don't. My daughter's 10. Yes, it's you.
Things have gotten absolutely ridiculous in this country. This individual can barely string a sentence together in English, and he is being really disgusting towards children. Why do we have to put up with this? You know, and I notice when I see clips like this, which of course we've covered countless times, similar interactions, you very rarely see police get involved. You always see the parents stepping up and, of course, confronting them, which you expect any parent to do when their child is in danger with a creep like this. But what that also kind of says that in 2026, people don't trust the police enough or believe in the police enough to deal with situations like this, because we know simply how the script goes with situations like this. There's two outcomes to it. The police will believe the parent's side, very unlikely, and the worst case scenario, they'll tell the man to drive away and not return back there that day. Or the second case, most likely, is that the tables will be turned and they'll accuse the parents of being racist because this guy is not from Britain, and they'll say you're just being racist to him, accusing him of stuff that never happened. That's kind of how the script lands with the police in the UK, and it's really sad to see when we see interactions like this, the police are never involved because no one trusts them anymore, and this is the current state of the UK. Again, another similar clip to back this one up. Here's another clip of a mum pulling up next to a group of children where a strange man, who doesn't look British, is asking to take selfies with them. That should never be the case whatsoever. Have a watch.
Do you kids know this man?
No.
No? Leave him alone.
He just...
Yeah, but leave them alone.
He just said...
I'm going to be parked right there. I'm going to see you. Wait, leave him alone.
You got a little glimpse of the creep there at the end, but this is becoming far too common. Look, we've got two clips here, very similar clips, where kids are being harassed. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And of course, when I see posts like this, I read the comments. You get a lot of liberals find these posts as well, and they say, well, look, white people do the same thing. British people do the same thing. I'm sure they do. But why do we have to import more people like that into this country? Why do we need more criminals, more nonces, and more creeps in the UK? We don't. We don't need it whatsoever. It's a danger to kids, especially, but also to any vulnerable person. You know, man, woman, anyone. You know, it's shocking. It's really, really shocking. But I want to know your opinion on what we showed you in today's video. First, with the outrageous phone call between the parent and the teacher being racist towards her daughter for being white. And of course, these two clips that seem very similar, where kids are being harassed yet again by these migrant individuals. It's disgusting stuff. But as always, make sure you like, comment and share. Thank you for all the support recently on the channel. It means a lot. Take care. Goodbye.